Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps us out and keeps the content coming. Ever found yourself unexpectedly hooked on a show you initially dismissed? Um, so it's exactly what happened to me with the paper, The Office spinoff, that blindsided me in the best way possible. I went from zero interest to full on binge watching mode in a matter of days. Um, but now that I've finished, there's especially one thing I can't stop thinking about. Ned and Mare's budding romance. Don't get me wrong, they're adorable together. But is the paper rushing their relationship? It feels like we've gone from 0 to 60 in record time, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Um, Growing up on iconic TV couples like Jim and Pam, Leslie and Ben, or Chandler and Monica, I've come to expect a slow burn poly. Um, but the paper flipped the script, leaving me both intrigued and confused. Having the two leads kiss at the end of the first season, um, it was, I think, it was, it was mazed, unheard of. Especially when one's the boss and the other's the subordinate. And it's like the show is trying to fast track our emotional investment. But I'm not convinced it's working. So, so I think it's, I can't help but wonder if the creators felt pressured to hook us with their romance early on. Um, don't get me wrong. I love a good love story. Um, but this feels like we're skipping the best part, the longing. Um, Speaking of subscriptions, if you're looking to catch up on the paper or revisit classics like The Office, Peacock's got you covered starting at just $7.99 a month. Uh, Binge responsibly, folks. Here's the thing. TV's best office romances have always been slow burns. Um, Remember the agonizing wait for Jim and Pam's first kiss? That's the magic. The paper seems to be skipping over, and I'm not sure it's a winning strategy. Um, then co-creator Greg Daniels admitted the kiss was a hotly debated decision. Who Apparently they were still hashing it out the day before filming, and they should take part to not be the fact that this should take a series of the power. To assume that it could be a series on this side, and that's not what's really bugging me is the show's departure from the tried and true comedy formula. And I'm all for innovation, but I also want that next great TV couple, Ned and Mare. Um, they've got potential, but I'm still on the fence. On a lighter note, if the paper keeps this pace, Ned and Mare might need a relationship fast forward button. Maybe they will skip straight to the who takes out the trash arguments. Now that's a cliffhanger I'd watch it talk to. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.